Hey guys, welcome back to another Freedom Legend video here today on the channel. And we're back in Battle for Neighborville. It's been a bit definitely since I've actually logged on to this. But I made a poll on my community tab asking if you guys wanted me to make an easier guide for collecting all the gold gnomes and stuff like that. Literally all of you said yes, so that's what we're doing. So in this episode, we are going to be getting all the gold gnomes for Town Center. This counts for plants and zombies, so if you collect one as one, you can collect this, like it's the same thing, you don't need to collect them twice basically. I'll be grabbing them as plants because, you know, it's nighttime for zombies, so maybe they're kind of like harder to see. Not only are we going to be doing chests, we're also going to be doing, sorry, not chests, not only are we doing gnomes, we will also be going over where all the chest locations are, every like special item, like in this case the mixtape, and maybe medals too. But it depends if you guys actually want to see that or not. So if you do enjoy this kind of stuff, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe for more PvZ and other content. I only know a small fraction of you are actually subscribed, as shown right here, which is not a very big number, I can tell you that right now. I don't even need to see it myself. I know it's not a very big number. So let's see if we can bump it up to maybe more than that. Alright, so the first thing you want to do when you're collecting gold gnomes is select the difficulty from normal to casual. There's literally no difference besides casual enemies are just like weaker and stuff. It's not even like less XP, it's just weaker enemies, and so then they won't be a nuisance when you're trying to grab everything. And off we go. Alright, we have now arrived, and you might see that I'm actually Cactus. This is for two things. One, to getting to some gnomes that are like higher up or out of place. And two, there's like a secret switch. If I use zoom in, it makes it a little bit easier to find. So the first one, you just step right down here, and he's just kind of chilling in the bush. And each one does give you 250 XP, so you can also run the leveling up if you just want to get a bunch of XP for your characters. The next one is actually in that little pool you can see right there, and this is why I picked Cactus. You can also do this with Pea Shooter as well, but I find Cactus is easier, so we're going to jump and use our hover ability. And simple enough, that's number 2. For number 3, we're going to jump down here and make our way past this blue house. Or around the blue house. And you can see, we gotta do the little car accident, and we will help him out by stealing him. The next gold gnome is past these zombies here. And when we come over here, you can like see where this box is for reference, but there is a button. Shooting the button will spawn this Gnomelith, I guess you can call it. And you just give them 10 tacos. You should have plenty of tacos if you just do literally anything. So now we will give them tacos, and we have to do a quick little jumping challenge where we have to collect the gnome on all the different platforms. Maybe Cactus isn't the best for this, but I mean, you can really play as anyone. Every single one you do grab will increase your timer. I guess I can actually use Cactus here and just fly over to this one. Simple enough. Just hover up to this one, speed it up a little bit. And ta-da! If if you do fail it, you do need to retry. That will be another 10 tacos. But, I mean, I got 25 for completing it, so shouldn't be too rough. The next one will be past Mike the Squash. And what we're going to do is we're going to zoom in on this button and pick up this. Meanwhile, Mike's getting bullied. Alright, so the next one is right up there. And we can achieve that by just simply jumping on these two rocks and using our propeller jump. If sometimes, like, let's say you're jumping and you're not making it high enough, you also can just jump to this rock right here. It's important to hold down R1 to keep ascending, because if you move, your propeller doesn't last as long. And then you can just simply just jump right over. Going up the mountain after that Gargant. Is he still coming after me? I mean, that guy is. I'm just going to walk up to this waterfall. And he's just kind of right there. Alright, when you first arrive to the KPVN station, you'll see a button. Shooting it, and we got another Gnomelith. This one's pretty simple. Kill things. I'm pretty sure the zombie does not count as killing things. Apparently the gnome blowing up the zombie does count. So as long as we're just being very aggressive, I mean, the time is extremely generous. Just fire everything. Jump! I do forget, gnomes actually hit kind of hard. And that was it. Yep. Oh wait, now there's a gnome champion. I'm assuming he's up here because the path just kind of lit up here. Yep. Jump all of that. I get more time. I don't care about you. I'm just gonna blast this dude. And down he goes. Oh, one more clip. And there we go. Pretty simple. And we got our gnome. Next, you want to be where this bounty hunt thing is. And we're going to come up to this one random door, turn to the right, and he's just kind of hanging out between trees and bushes. Now, since we collected all the gold gnomes in this area, we're going to open our map and warp home to save some time walking, especially as, cactus. We're then going to make our way past the Golden Gate Bridge and make our way up to a stop house. I'm just going to call it. There's a billion stops, so why not? And we're going to come our way to this little green shack and pick up the dude who's just enjoying some pizza. He's having the good times. Next up, we want to go over to this blue house, and you can see there's a gnome just right here. However, this guy's a tricky one. You gotta race for him, so simply just complete the race. Just watch out for any zombies like down over there. And you'll get your golden gnome. Alright, we are back. I had to do with a skirmish because I'm getting rid of zombies. There's a lot of them. The next one is a button right above the Snapdragon. They reveal some of these like totem things. What you have to do is make this one and that one up there match. So as long as that guy doesn't look over here. We got a flamingo, a glove, and what looks like a pitchfork. And this one matches with the glove. So for this one, we shall simply match glove with glove. Pretty simple, and that's an gold gnome. Alright, so the next one is on top of these train cabooses. Like, I don't know what they're really called. And this is why I did play Cactus. You can also get up here with Pisher, just jumping on top of the red. But if you're a character who cannot jump that high or just choose not to play those, you can jump on top of this trash can and then jump up here. Then make our way across this green one, jump to the red one. You still have to probably be Cactus or Pisher because you gotta jump up here. And then apparently you can stand on this. Wait, does that mean? Okay, never mind. You could be you could be whoever, I guess, because this is a thing. Next up, you want to come by the giant sombrero, and just come over here to a bunch of carrots and cabbages, except for one of them isn't a cabbage. Trying to be slick right there. Alright, so the next one is coming down from where the cabbages are to this big area. There's a button right up there. And you can see I am now Chomper because this is one of the few ones where you have to fight some gnomes. So we shall spit at it and make this appear. Pay our 10. And it says shooting gnomes only. So I had to ignore this blue one and only hit this yellow one. I chose Chomper because he's the tankiest one. I should probably not die. You have to be very careful when doing characters with splash damage because you only need to hit the one. If you kill any other gnome, the trial is lost and you have to do it again. And they really like to shield their friends, that's the only issue. So maybe Chomper wasn't the best, but I felt like he was the best suited because I'm very tanky and I'm close to death, but that is it. We'll go ahead and grab our gnome. Now we'll just ignore that guy for a moment, because the next one is inside the museum of the One Bucket Head. We're looking up here, and there is yet another button. Now this one's a little bit more complicated because you gotta line up 6. So I'll be right back, and I will turn them all to the right side except for one, so you guys know the perfect combination. Alright, with the puzzle not complete, you want to get Rain, Cloud, and Pot on this one. Pot, Fence on this one. Fence, Pot, Rain Cloud on this. Rain Cloud, Pot, Shoe on that one. Rain Cloud, Pot. And so this one you just turn till it's done. And there we go. There we go, our gold gnome, and again it's high, so we just use our high jump. If you are playing this as zombies, Super Brains and Soldier can also work. Alright, so we're just right by our little gazebo. By this Uno Taco, there is a gnome. Pick it up. We have another race. Simply follow it and it should be simple enough. And there's our little buddy waiting for us. Alright, the next one in peer pressure is going to be over on this side. And instead of going on the little like edge right here, we're going to go right by this magnifying glass and look down. There's yet another button. We're going to press it, and now a gold gnome has appeared. Right here. I thought it was the one up there, this is a different one. Alright, so for our next one, we're going to be coming over to the other side of the map with the broken ship. And we're going to hit this button over here to raise this monolith. And as you know, I'm not Cactus, so that means there has to be some kind of combat challenge. So we're going to feed it. And now we have our little ring. We cannot let the bombs go inside the ring. So now we gotta defend against all the gnomes. They will be spawning in all different directions while being harassed by the shooter gnomes. So let's just go on the Gatling just to get rid of you. You can allow 10 to get in, but any more, and the challenge has failed. I like how the one zombie's actually trying to help too. You know what? You can have that, sir. And he just survives it anyways. Also, you can totally just body block. Make him walk around and not get in. Of course, Gatling's going to be our best friend because it has so much ammo in it. That can also help too a little bit. Your priority is taking out the gnomes rather than the shooting ones. Because, I mean, they just, like, harass you of anything. They don't really do much. Also, you can get quite a few coins, even though coins are just worth nothing. Like, I just got launched from the one zombie back there still. Rare time you actually see plants and zombies who are actually working together. Whoa, okay. I thought the guy exploded, but it was just the dude throwing it again. Now this is like a pretty long challenge compared to anything else. It's more like a battle of wills, not really, you know, a tough match or anything like that. Right, 10 seconds left. Might as well just kill off this dude. No, no, no. There we go. Thank you for your services. Have a bean. And ding. Gold gnome. Our next gold gnome is going to be right by the cages, and if you're zombies, it's literally just like right in front of you as you spawn. Alright, for this next one, we'll come up over here near the edge of the map, and there is yet another button. Go ahead and poke it. And we got ourselves another gnome head challenge with this one, and there should be a third one. No, fourth one, and those two. So I'll go ahead and do this and tell you the results when I'm done. Alright, so for this puzzle, we want double shovel on this corner. We want shovel bird facing those directions on this corner. Hopefully the gargantuan doesn't see me. We want bird and fence, which then means we just turn this until we get fence and shovel. And there we go. Another gnome down. Alright, so I'm across from where we just got our other gnome. We actually have to use our drones. So in this case, pirate or cactus. Because for whatever reason, they put, you can even see right there, a button in the bird's nest where you can only get from like right up here. You can't even see if you're like down over there. I'll show you after I hit it. By pressing the button, gnome is right here. And so you can even see what it looks like just from over here. If I zoom in, you can maybe see it if I jump. Like, you have to use your drone. There's like basically no other way around that. The next one is going to be right here, and wouldn't you know, it's yet another race. Don't hit me. I'm running. Don't hit me, I'm running. This is the one I thought there was a gnome up here. It's because it's a race one. So go ahead and grab that. As I get shot in the back. Very thankful for that. Next up, you want to be underground. Right about here, right outside the boss gate. And we're going to be turning left to see a toilet. Every single location has one of these. You have to use 100 of the currency to get them. Alright, with that, we now enter the Gnome Cave, which is found in the sewers. And your map should say 24 out of 27. And with that, all gold gnomes should appear. Which now means you can open both chests. You get one for half and you get one for the full. 24. The diamond gnomes will be covered in a later video, because this one's already going to take forever to edit and all that kind of stuff. So there we go. Now we teleport back in this really, really dark room. Now, you can save your tacos for, like, the costumes and stuff, because now you don't need to spend 600, which is actually quite a lot. That's like, I barely have enough, and I haven't really been doing that much. But now you can save that for a fire hydrant helmet or whatever else you want. So that'll be it for this one. Next time we'll be taking a look at either the chest locations or the diamond gnome locations, whichever one just kind of seems more wanted. So with that, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more PvZ and other content. And I'll see you all next time.